Alright everybody, this is a little project I've been working on for quite a while. Just do a little rundown of it. It's a 1970 Chevy pickup that I took off a two-wheel drive frame, put it in an 86 Suburban four-wheel drive frame. Here you can see as I've sandblasted and painted the frame black, with a nice good primer and black paint. Wired in all my fuel components, electric fuel pump back here. Hard fuel line run all the way up to the front, along with new brake lines run back here to the rear axle, all the way back. There's the drivetrain. Didn't do anything with the drive shaft because it does have a big dent in it, and I'll be replacing that sooner or later. Here's a 454 out of a 91 to 93 Chevrolet pickup. Not one of your more desirable ones, but with that being said, I've upgraded the camshaft. I can get you some numbers on that later on. I've got different heads on it, ported and polished those. Headers, like I said, larger camshaft. So it should be making plenty of power and torque. I mean, it shouldn't have a problem moving this whole setup. And you go back here, and I've done all the wiring here, as you can see. Use some GM weather packs. Run back here, move the fuel line or the fuel sending gauge, have all the rear lights and all that stuff kind of pre-wired. There's going to be the trailer brakes and power supply, your tail lights, all that stuff, and GM weather harness. And I went through and I got all the wiring in a nice loom going all the way up here. If you can see that in that frame rail. Made these back cab mounts all. And up here is all my mess of wiring until I get the cab and that on and figured out. Had a little incident. The starter here, it was off of another project I did one time and found that the block was cracked. So if you can see that starter, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here it's split in two. Kind of grenaded. So I'll need to pick up a new starter, but so I got the core support kind of up here ready to go. Got the, looks like I got some dirt and dust on my tailgate already, but come right off. So not perfect. I'm not 100% body man. This is my first real project like this, but here's the cab. I put all new rockers, the cab corners, floor pans. Like I said, I'm not a professional body man by any means, but this is kind of what I've been doing for the last couple months here. And this is a long project. I've grafted in a third brake light here out of a 2000 Chevy pickup. Head down there, I got lazy, I'll admit it, because I got some personal things going on, and this is what's keeping me from going off the deep end. Anyway, but I figured nobody's going to see that anyway with the box on place. This whole section under here has been replaced too because it was all rotten for the rear window. Again, this side, same thing. New floor pans, sectioned in, rocker panels, cab corners, and such. Did a little thing for the four-wheel drive. I didn't go with the high hump just for leg room. And here is the box. Again, not 100% perfect by any means or nothing, but my first go around to things. This whole, can't really tell, but I did replace the wheel arch over here. And a little bit of imperfections right around that area and over here. But again, I'm not a professional body man. I'm not saying I am by any means. Going over to this side here, this here too, back here. This was actually, oops, kind of can't see nothing here. My shop's kind of a mess, but this here was all caved in. I cut this whole section out and replaced it and welded it in. And body worked it and stuff, so you can't really tell, but there's been a lot of work done on this box and that. So I will keep updates. Thanks for watching.